Hi, I'm Pati Dubroff.
I'm Bryce Scarlett.
We are going to show you how to recreate the look that we gave to Margot Robbie.
Here we kept it soft, very full, arches and shapes around the face, very like 90s supermodel blowout. I used a lot of dry shampoo at the roots. I used the Moroccan Oil Luminous hairspray throughout to keep it really piecey and shiny. We always have a mood board put together for like press tour or phase that we're going through, and right now the mood board is all kind of late 80s, early 90s models. Some perms, which sounds a little scary, but the more natural looking ones that have a lot of like texture to them and really full. And again, just really like focusing on these big shapes around the face and those kind of like Baywatch babe arches. I used a 1.5-inch curling iron, just kind of gently setting. I teased a lot at the roots. Dry shampoo, dry texture spray, and then the luminous hairspray throughout for pieciness and shine. That was basically it.
Moving on to makeup. You know, when I think of Margot, I think of Golden Girl. It's all about a pop of gold on the eye. Everything else is kind of easy, natural tones, but with a pop, like a piece of jewelry on the eye. I first use this product, which probably is my favorite thing I use all the time. It's this Chanel Stilo Ombre and Contour, and I use that through the crease of the eye to create some depth. And then I'm just smudging and blending with my finger because it really just needs to look like a natural shadow. So it doesn't have to be so ultra precise. And then I also use the same pencil along the bottom lashes and on the inner rim, once again, to just create some natural shadow. I'm gonna use a little dome brush now, just so I can get it a little more smudged and blended. On top of that, I used a gold cream with a flat brush, and I swiped that straight across the lid. Look at that, it's like a piece of metal that just like showed up on our eyelid. And then on top of that, I'm using gold powder, and I'm just pressing it on top of that to make sure that the gold cream is set so it has more staying power. And then the last step for the eye is I'm just taking a little bit of like a taupey eyeshadow, very matte also, like that first color, and I'm just giving a little more blend and a little more contour to the crease. I'm putting a little bit underneath the eye so the under eye has a little contour, but I'm not adding more, I'm just whatever's left on the brush because I don't want it too dark. Swipe of mascara, and I definitely did a good amount of mascara. I wanted the lashes to really stand out. So yeah, root to tip, and then a little wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And then I'm gonna use mascara on the bottom lash too. I also did a bottom lash, but I'm using this comb so I don't have too much product. And then the lip is a neutral tone because it's really, we want all the focus to be on the eye. So I'm using this pinky nude tone. Pretty.
Yeah, no.
So pretty.
Super glamorous, but pretty easy and soft still. Yeah, amazing.
Hope you guys like it.